a family of 30 artists. Initially, I thought I had to be involved in the creative industry. In my family, the artists supplemented their artwork by teaching. It's kind of daunting to a certain degree because I did not want to follow that pattern. My name is Alexei. I'm 43 years old. I am a lawyer and I am also a writer. I went to Columbia Law School, envisioned a career as an entertainment attorney. That kind of opportunity to make money, or big money, seemed huge. Law school, I think, appeals on a basic level to people that have a certain risk aversion. I don't want to go to medical school because I go to medical school, I could kill somebody if I'm a doctor. What about business? Well, my business can go under, so I'll go to law school. You're talking about a starting salary of $160,000 graduating law school, as opposed to friends of mine that went into teaching and were getting paid $18,000 to $20,000. So I totally was caught up in thinking that, okay, this is a salary that I'm making, this is a salary I'm always going to make, as opposed to, wait a second, how long is this going to last? We have to keep in mind that the whole creative side of me, I was not exploring at all for a significant chunk of my 20s. And so when I took a screenwriting class and enjoyed immensely that creative process, and the screenplay I wrote made it into Sundance, and I went out there for the workshop and spoke to people that were doing what I wanted to do. When I asked them, well, what should I do? They said, well, move out to LA and you're gonna work at a 7-Eleven waiting to be discovered. Now, it's one thing to do that when you don't have any debt and you're in your late teens or early 20s. It's another thing when you have six-figure law school debt. So what I did after that point, I tried to blend those two worlds. The world is different in terms of how many careers people have nowadays. You can have multiple careers and multiple hands in different pots because there are less gatekeepers.
People now in their 40s compared to people when I was my 40s aren't afraid to take risk. So if things are less stable, it's because things are more open. With my son's ability to be an arts lawyer and to be an author and to be a successful father and husband, I feel good that he finds stability in these different areas.
I've written 10 published novels, and believe it or not, it's been on my commute, in and out of the city, on the train, all hours of the day, going to and from different gigs that I have. So it's incredible. I can work at the library, I can work at the train station, I can work at the coffee shop. I've reinvented my work world and I'm location independent. In the digital world we live in, it's very easy for me to get my work in front of all different kinds of audiences all over the world. And that kind of opportunity was not afforded to people in my parents' generation.